Beyond the Views podcast, episode 42. I got Loco Inc. in the building.
What up?
Yo, listen, man. Before we get started, Scarface or Blood In, Blood Out? What are we choosing?
Blood In, Blood Out.
American Me or Godfather?
Ooh, American Me.
Who's winning the World Cup?
Oh, fuck. I don't even know, man. Obviously, I'm gonna go for Mexico, but
Mexico. Tattooing or music for the rest of your life? You gotta pick one.
pick one. Fuck.
Evan Salinas, aka Loco Inc., born in Toronto but raised in Mexico, professional Toronto artist and trained martial arts, entrepreneur, business owner, artist, hitting up to almost 2.5 million YouTube views, and most importantly, a father, man. And you know that's what's huge about all this, man. So first off, bro, I appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah, no problem. Over there in Mexico is different, man. Like I feel like when I'm here, I kind of need more. Like people want more, and you know, like need more.
Yeah.
But when I'm in Mexico, it's like I'm happier, but I have less.
Got you, man.
You know, so here it's all like eat, and over there it's kind of like you kind of appreciate what you got.
Yeah, man.
Right. So that's why like I love the life over there. Like, you know, like I said, like I have less, but I'm happier in a sense.
Yeah.
Here,
yeah.
like I have more. I have, bro.
Very, very humble though, eh?
Right. But yeah, it's just
From the time that I've been following you, you seem like a very, very humble person.
yeah, like
It's really rare to come around, man.
yeah, it's like, you know, people get some followers or some fucking attention, and all of a sudden they like want to put down people, and like, you know, like now people are judging everybody, the numbers, right? Like some guy can have like 400 followers and some guy can have 400,000, and they're gonna be like, I'm better than you. I'm like, yo, people, you still eat cereals, you still eat, you still shit, you sleep, you're the same fucking person, you know what
Facts,
I'm saying?
bro.
Like,
Facts.
it's nothing's different, right? It's just like
Facts.
that's the world that we kind of live in, right?
Yeah,
That's
man.
the
Well
whole
said.
numbers game.
Currently sitting at 160K. Was this your first drop?
I had a song before that, but like I didn't know how to do the drops and this shit. I
couldn't find it, yo.
I was just like throwing it out there, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What do I do with this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actually, that was like the first. I think like right when I dropped the first song is like a month before I opened my first shop. I don't know, man. I just felt the urge. I was just like, oh, I opened my new shop. Boom, here's drop a track, and it was like, I use the music for marketing and commercial purposes.
Yeah.
So longer reach, more clientele.
Yeah.
My ROI on it is obviously the tattooing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a little thing.
I felt I knew you. I'm like, this guy's onto something, because even on your website for your tattoo shop, you had all your fucking music all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, for
too.
sure.
And I'm
music,
like, that's it. It relates really well.
Yeah, like art
it's fashion, right?
Yeah, art travels quick, but music travels quicker.
Yeah.
Right.
Well said.
Now videos, like, you know, everyone loves videos and stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know how to do it. I was just doing it. Same with tattooing. Like, you know, you gotta just do it. You know, and then all of a sudden I've been getting big features from big artists, and then I was like, yo, is this a thing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit. And then, you know, like getting compliments from bigger artists that are like, you know, millions and millions of followers and views, and like that's what they do. And I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, okay, like, all right, let's do it. Boom,
Something's
let's
up
go.
here.
And then that's it. And then now just pushing that and using that towards, like, you know, the whole marketing business side.
Fire, man. Fire. 4 months after that, you dropped Seguro Te Mueres.
Yeah.
Seguro te mueres. And you said, dinero, dinero, lo que necesito, no importa la forma, voy a ser rico.
Yeah.
Pensando dos veces el tiro, seguro te mueres. Quiero como 4 mujeres, siempre pesado, no me la mueve la gay. Dile DJ, ponle mi música, doble replay. I don't give a fuck about.
It's like, when you create your lyrics though, is it all based on real life shit? Or do you throw in some, you know, some fun, random...
Honestly, to tell you the truth, it's either it's happened or it's gonna happen.
Fire.
That's what it is.
Fire.
I know, like, a lot of rappers say, like, yeah, the cap or do this and talks up, but like sometimes I'm like, no, wait. maybe it's not. Maybe sometimes like they portray or they, you know, like you're talking to existence and kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like I understand that. Like I can't be like, oh man, you capping your rap, and I'm like, no. Sometimes like I tell myself every day, I'm like, all right, that Bugatti in the garage, all right, cool. And that's how I said the Lambo too, and no one believed me until like, my mom was like, nah man, this guy's fucking crazy. Put back, stay in the fucking basement. And then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, boom,
Wow.
right? And I said it. So is there a balance between it? Yeah, sometimes. Is shit talking? Yeah, is it not? Maybe.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It depends on the person. If they use it towards like what it is, I get it.
Yeah, man.
You know?
I feel like you're saying it, and the vibrations of the words, it's out there, man. It's out in the air.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You let it do what it gotta do.
Yeah, 100%.
If it comes back, comes back, but you're just gonna let it do what it gotta
No,
do.
100%.
Fire. Now, when it comes to picking beats, your engineer, like, do you have a team when it comes to the music shit? Like, how does that whole picking the beats and the whole production work?
To tell you the truth, most of this stuff I kind of do it myself.
Wow.
Right? Like I have like people that produce it and engineer and this and that, blah blah. Because like I let the professionals do what the professionals do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But for me, like I'm very creative on the spot. Like I made up my own videos. Like I put the scenarios together. I got the models. I did the shoot. I tried them. Like, you know, I'm that guy. Like if it's edited wrong, I'll go there and edit it myself to make sure that it's whatever. So, yeah, man, there's just a lot to it. 100%.
Fire.
And I get my hands on it for sure. 100%.
Good, man. You're all hands on. It seems like 2019 to 2020, your foot was in the gas, bro. Because then you came out with Brand New.
Back in my city, been over the map. Fucking the bitches and getting the back. Running it over and doubling back. Bringing the pace when spitting the facts. Now she won't come through hands on the ass.
And Brand New is, I would say, is probably one of my favorites. The favorite.
Yeah.
You guys went hard.
Yeah. That's my cousin. Shout out Flacco. Yo.
Yeah, man. Flacco Loco went hard too. You guys.
With a pen with a brand new lens, put a pack in the back with a brand new set. Back in the trap with a brand new hands, put a pack in the back and it's all gone in. Tell me what you need, everything in front of me.
You guys both went hard on this track. I couldn't stop listening to it, which I'm gonna show you guys all that right now. It's called Brand New.
Running it over and doubling back. Bringing the pace when spitting the facts. Now she won't come through hands on the ass. Plugged in my city, I don't mean to brag. I'm back in the trap with a brand new strap. Got a pack in a lap and it's all gone in. Stacking the hat with
Once we heard the beat, we were just on it. Like it was just like we're just like scrolling through shit and we heard it. We're like, bum, let's go.
Yeah.
And then that's how it happened. Like honestly, it wasn't even planned out. I think I was just chilling in my cousin's basement. We are just kicking it and like it just happened.
Fire.
Right? Or maybe it was like a family get together and he showed me. He's like, "Yo, bro, like let's hop in." I'm like, "All right, fuck." Like,
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
Yeah, man.
So I
Yo,
think
you gotta do more of that, bro.
Yo,
that's fire. That's fire.
Honestly, like it is. It was good, man. Like I have fun with all these videos. I got a new one coming out, a West Coast one.
West Coast?
Coming out. T.Cam and his production team.
with the burner sage, cruising late night, rolling in the caddy.
Did that up for me.
Shout out to T.Cam.
Yeah, 100%. And that one's another thing. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? Yeah.
I'm excited for it. When is it dropping?
I don't know. Yeah, I was actually supposed to put
give us
on,
an exclusive. Come on, man.
I was gonna put on behind the scenes video up tonight, but then I was like, I forgot about posting it and shit. So
right now, man, the weather's perfect. You know, we were supposed to shoot this last week, but it was gonna rain, so I'm glad we rescheduled.
Loco, how are you feeling so far?
I'm hungry. Want to go home.
That's my answer.
Yeah, my bed is still warm. Maybe you'll see it on later on, but
all
yeah.
right, dope, man, dope. Yo, I can't wait, can't wait. What do you look for when you collaborate with an artist? For anyone watching that wants to collaborate with you, like, what's the process like? You know, and what do you look for, really?
Like their vibe and their lifestyle. Like honestly, like some people that have the same ambition and the same lifestyle, not the same lifestyle as me, but like, you know what I mean? Like appreciate that. Like I don't
You gotta vibe with the person.
Yeah, like you know, like sometimes like sometimes they do a lot or they speak too much or they do like, you know what I'm saying? They're just too much on the negative side, and like I'm like, I'm like, you know, like,
Yeah, man.
it's okay, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hard for me to collab with a lot of people, to tell you the truth. Just because like, you know, I like to like put in my own work and get my platform up and kind of do it myself and stuff. And I guess like any help would be great, but I think I'm on a point where it's just I gotta be very picky because like I said, like my music directly correlates to like my life and my tattoo business and the way that I'm gonna portray my future. So I don't want to like speak things bad into existence,
which is
you know
totally
what I mean?
fine. Which, by the way, talking about the T-Dog Cam and the West Coast video you're talking about, I seen quite a few clips, man. You had some sick fucking whips, some chicks.
Yeah, shout out to
sunny. It felt like he was in California, but it was shot here.
It was in
so fucking
Toronto.
weird, yo.
Shout out to the Aftermath Car Club. They have some of the fucking sickest whips here.
Dope.
Yeah, man, it was actually pretty
Tacos,
fucking
tequila,
sick.
I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there was ice cream. There was a fucking. Yeah, honestly, it was a sick feel. Like it was like honestly, like the vibe was really fucking crazy. Like it was just like
fun.
Yeah, like.
But that's what we need.
Like, yeah,
Yo, but that's what we need, bro. Because if you notice, all these music videos are the same shit, man. Like, it's just like there's no creative minds behind it. There isn't. You spending some good times, good vibes. Like you even told everybody to reach out, come vibe, come chill, come drink, come like you know what I mean. Like just like a movie, like
for sure.
Fun,
like
bro.
you know what I'm saying.
I like that. I respect that, bro.
Yeah, like I want people that you know, like if they support me, I'm gonna support them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is, man. Like it's just like fuck. Like sometimes
people complicate shit too much, bro.
Right? Like
I'm with you,
you know,
on that,
like
man. I'm with you on that.
It's too much like head to head stuff. Like everyone's trying to outdo it. Like
outdo each other.
Right? Like
yeah.
There's simple like I don't know. Like I think there was one guy. What's his name? He's an entrepreneur too. Gary V. He said like some people would rather just break down your building instead of build a taller building beside you.
Right. When it comes to your creative process, though, you know, what does spark your idea when it comes to writing and putting together, you know, a song? Is it something where you sort of have a schedule for, or do you like to just, you know, pop in and out, write some lyrics, come back to it, or do you just not overthink it? And if whenever you're ready, you just go and have fun and do it?
Fuck.
Like the creative process of writing.
To tell you the truth, most of my songs were written in my car.
Dope.
Like, you know those days where you're just driving and like, you know, like,
brainstorm.
Like, you know, the air is nice, like everything is like just relaxing. You just kind of like, you know, like that's when I like write most of my songs.
Yeah.
And I'll bullet point them and then like later on I'll clean them up. But like that's where I get all my ideas. How does it feel to work with him? Heartburn, indigestion, diarrhea.
Stressful as fuck. He's lying. He's lying.
No, everything's good. Everything's good.
Even better than we thought.
Even better than me.
Oh, fuck, bro.
But there's no tacos. This guy promised me tacos.
Music video is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's in Mexico.
Yo sé que no me amas, but I text you right back. Cada foto que tú subes, le doy un like. Dime lo que quieras, whatever you like. Salimos esta noche, have fun tonight.
Fuck, man. Like, what kind of budget of a music video was that? Jumping in water, you got
honestly,
fucking models everywhere, boats everywhere.
That's my neighborhood still.
What?
100%. That's where I'm from. That's where Acapulco, man, Mexico. So
They're gonna see it. That's
like yo, honestly, just
you made me feel like shit today.
Why?
Well, because bro, I looked at that and I'm like, man, there's so much beautiful sceneries and countries.
Yeah, man, that's like
to you know, visit though, right? Like
it's all
fire.
for the show. It's all for the show, man. Like I was
everything was amazing.
So the guy that shot it was Samurai Films. Like he did a couple of my videos. So I flew him out. I said, yo, bro, let's I'm going to Mexico, like, come. And then we just went, we just fucking chilled and shot the video, and you know, like all the lowriders there, the girls, both, like those are all personal friends of mine that are from there. So it wasn't too much, like it was just neighborhood connections, you know?
Yeah, no, what I meant before was also just like what you said, beautiful country, looked like fun, a lot of fun vibes, you know what I mean? So and we can't forget that it was like a kind of like a reggaeton kind of pop.
Yeah,
I didn't like. I didn't expect you to make something.
No,
like that,
it was. Honest. You know what's crazy? Like, the one that produced it was Medilandia.
Okay.
We did it, and then I don't know, he put like some beat on, and I was like, I think I was drinking or some shit, and then he's like, yo, go for that Latin lover kind of vibe, and I said, all right, cool. And then I went, and then he's like, yo, this is fire, like, go, and then they ended up with the song. I'm like, are you sure? Like, you know, it's kind of like, you know,
yeah,
off.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yo, just go, you know, just let me do my thing. I'm like, all right.
You do give us a little bit of reggaeton, you give us a little bit of fast, slow pace, that hardcore music.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're gonna still keep putting out music with different kind of feelings to them? Or do you want to cater more to like a specific kind of
you know what
style?
It is? You know what it is, man? Like I even did like a lot of Punjabi songs, which is, you know, that's got me like hundreds of millions of views, bro.
No way. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think the first collab I did with a Punjabi artist got, I think, 120 million or some shit like that.
No way.
They ain't fight like me. They ain't hustle and moving to work all day and night like me. Sushi, I'm fucking it raw cause I can. I'm using these sticks like I live in Japan. Let me give you advice. Life is a risk, so I'm rolling the dice. AK-47 Beretta, I'll give you the price. Bullets are raining, I'm speaking the spice. I ain't no bitch, I ain't popping the pill. Fuck your money, I shine the deal.
Am I gonna keep that style? I think I'm still testing the waters.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I said, like I'm still kind of like fresh in the music thing. Like, you know, like I use it, like I see the business side of my music, and that's where I excel more than anyone else. But the actual artistry and trying to find like that sweet spot, like I'm still kind of trying to get to where, you know, where it is.
Yeah.
So like that's why I'm testing everything, and then once I hit and then I see like people like it, the audience like it, then boom, I'll run with it.
Siri, play Go Loco.
Go loco, I'm from the south side, homie, for the po-po. You think I've been sitting down in this quarantine? I stay fully loaded, strapped with the red beamer. Getting ready for the purge. If you scared, go to church. By the ready with the bird, local win what they heard.
Beyond the Views podcast, episode 42. Loco Inc. in the building. Cito, you know what time it is. Go Loco. Why do you feel like this record was received so well? You know, this is I'd say one of your top 3 records. What do you think it is about this record that people love, bro? Because I would say I love this fucking record too. Fire.
The violence.
Is that what it is? Okay.
I think it's the violence. I think the video, like, it showcased me like fighting, doing a lot of choreography and like stuff like that. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like some songs that I do is almost like, it's like that personality when I'm trying to throw it out, like that's my real me, but I kind of have to keep it like that, you know. So it's like, it's like, you know, let's put on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see where you're going. I see where you're going. Yeah,
but
man.
But I think that's what it is, because like I felt a lot of anger and aggression, and I wanted to like do something, you know what I'm saying? And like that was my outlet. In a sense. Like Desire was all like Latin lover shit. I'm like, alright, you know, come like, you know. And then this one's like, yo, boom. So big difference.
I see what you did there. There. Yo, I gotta give your flowers, because a lot of artists have a shit ton of songs, but no fucking music videos. And it seems like every drop you do, there's a fucking music video to your song.
Oh, yo, I love
every song you do is a music video.
I love music video. I love the performing. I love the acting. I love the setup. I like that, because like, you know, I'll get the camera guy. I'll get the lighting. I'll get the scenery and like the places, and like, you know, like I build that, right? I build my like little movie in my head, cool. And I make it like this. So even like the West Coast one that I have with T-Dot, like I built that. And Tito was like, all right, you know, let me see what we can do, and then
put this in real life. Yeah, man.
So
straight up, I would say you're fucking probably the only artist I've ever interviewed that had a song for every, like had a music video for every record.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know.
That's fire, bro. That's fire.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I like it.
What's your favorite song of yours?
Mine? Holy shit.
I'm curious.
I don't think I've made it yet.
No?
No, like
Clever.
There's songs
Clever.
that like, you know, like a lot of people are like, yeah, man, this is my favorite, like, you know, like, but I don't know. I think like at a certain point, like I'm finding it.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Well, maybe it could be the West Coast.
Maybe.
I'll let you know.
Maybe.
I can't wait for that to drop. Your latest record with Fito Blanco.
Oh yeah.
Just dropped October 6th.
Yeah.
Love the song, love the record, love the music video. How did that come about? What's your relationship like with Fito Blanco? And yeah, man,
So-
I think that's taken off. That's almost at a milli.
Yeah, so Medilandia is the one that introduced me to him. I was in the studio and he's like, hey man, I think you and Fito, and then he made it happen. And to tell you the truth, man, I probably made that song with Fito maybe a year and a half ago, maybe even more than a year and a half ago.
Wow.
Yeah. And I kind of was just sitting on it, and then we made the video, and in the video I was sitting on it for like a year. And then all of a sudden, like, you know, like I think the COVID thing like gone up, and then like that's it. We're like, all right, let's release it and let's do whatever we can.
Okay.
And that's it, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like that's exactly
It's a really
what
good
happened.
record.
Yeah, man. I like that record too, man. That's one of my tops. Just the vibe was sick. Like I said, like I choreographed the whole fucking video, man. That was all.
That was all your vision.
It was all me.
What's next? What can everyone that's watching right now expect from the boy?
As a future,
Music,
movies.
movies.
Like, so it's just one of those times where it's like, you know what? Like, instead of me waiting, I'm just gonna do it.
Where do you think you get the mentality of entrepreneurship, even as a young kid? Like, who gave you that? Like, where did you get that from? Because, yo, not to say anything like about Latinos and stuff, you know what I mean? But like, I was raised to go to school and go to work.
Oh yeah.
You hear what I'm saying, though?
That's everybody. That's the system. Like, you gotta
Yeah,
lock
I
in
hear
the
you,
system.
but like, I feel like you had this in you. You had this spark. It must have been from someone or somewhere.
Bro, I've never even had a job in my life.
What?
I don't even have a resume.
Wow.
So,
that's crazy, yo.
I kind of already knew since I was a youngin'. Like, I was kind of always like by myself doing my own thing. Like, I never really fucked with a lot of people because I think I was just on some next shit. Like, people call me crazy because I was whatever doing this, but then when it worked out, then it's not so crazy.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So I never went like followed the crowd or went to whatever. I kind of was trying to build my own thing. As an entrepreneurship, to me, I don't even know what it actually is. It's just mostly like people think I know what I'm doing. No, I'm just doing it.
Wow.
And that's like
huge.
most of the things. Like, people just think you need all these steps and all this and all that. You know, you just start, do it. You know, see what happens. You know, and that's what it is. I think a lot of people just
Overthink it, right?
Yeah, and that's, I think, what kills a lot of fucking dreams, right? You kind of have to put it in action and whatever. And the worst thing is, like, people like to see wins and shit, and then when they see an L, like, they're like, fuck, he fucked up, or he's not doing that great. But, like, it's kind of fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're a little kid and you start walking and you fall, what's the first thing people say? Oh, get up, go, come on.
Yeah.
But, like, as you grow older, people don't do that shit.
No.
They're like, you fell, fuck you, you know.
Fuck you, stay there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep pushing.
I'm glad that you're not walking. So,
Yo, you know what's cool about what you just said? Is that you literally were just living your life and doing shit that made you happy. Like, the puzzles start going together without overthinking anything. Like, I feel like sometimes even having like long-term goals can fuck you up. And that's the reason why I always say, man, you just got to go with the waves and see what comes out of it. But you got to enjoy it while you're doing it, though.
essentially, like, I don't know about long-term goals because I feel like that shit changes constantly. But, like, one step at a time. That's literally what you can do.
Yeah,
Just don't waste the next day. Don't waste the day of. And, like,
That's dope.
doing what you like is really super important. Like, not doing things that other people think is sick. That's one thing. Like, you know, everyone goes to the club or everyone goes to this thing, this, that. And it's like, you honestly rather probably I don't know, as a other person, like you probably want to go home and watch a fucking series or like eat food and watch games or maybe chill with your, like, you know what I'm saying? But you're going with the crowd, like you being like a sheep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of doing your own thing, people may call you weird, be like, oh no, this motherfucker never comes out, this and this. But then like, then you pull up in a Rolls Royce and then people are like, oh fuck you, like, you know what I'm saying? You got a mansion, you got a fucking business, you got like a Lambo, you got a fucking whatever it is, bro, like, you know, and then people are like, oh, okay, like, alright, you know?
Which, by the way, I was actually going to mention this later on, but there's a picture of you in the club with a Magnum, and your caption said that, which I'm going to say it after properly, but you said something like, I don't like to follow the crowd, or I like to be on my own, I like to follow the crowd. And it's funny because you're drinking the bottle and you see a couple of guys just like on the left of you just looking at you, and you're on your own, you're doing your own thing. That was a fucking dope ass picture. Anyways, they're gonna see it. I'm gonna post it up.
100%.
That was a dope caption too, yo. And that's legit you, man. Like, that's what's dope.
Yeah, like every time I went to a club I was paid to go.
Dope.
Me personally, I'm not a big club guy. Like, I love dancing, don't get me wrong, I'll kill it, but I just feel like it's something that didn't really appeal to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's cool, I take shots, alright, cool, whatever, but like, you know, I'm putting in so much work that one day or one night I feel like could affect me and put me like 2 steps back when I'm trying to go forward.
That's right? Fire.
And it's like, I'm not dissing anybody, I'm not dissing clubs, I'm not whatever, you know, like, I love it that it's a business. I understand it. I know the numbers. I know you got to get people. I understand 100%.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just a little bit different. Like, I would use mine for more networking or marketing or like showcasing something for me to get numbers.
Right.
But for me to be there constantly, it's not my thing.
It's not your
you know
thing.
What I'm saying? It's not my thing.
Respectable.
Right? Like, I love going, love dancing. Just like what I would pick going to work out or doing something like crazy, rock climbing or some shit like that.
That's gonna better
like,
you.
100%.
Yeah,
something
fire.
Like, you know?
Well said, bro. Well said. Being a tattoo artist and a musician, you know, how do you find that balance in between to divide your time? Because it's a creative world, right? Like, tattoo, business, and then music, writing. Like, no one's gonna write this shit for you. So how do you find, you know, how do you split your personality to these two worlds?
Mostly, like, I think it's just organizing your time, but like, don't waste your time on dumb shit.
Time management.
Like, some people are like, right before they go to sleep, they're on their phones for like 30, 45 minutes.
More.
An hour. And I'm like, you're just like this for an hour.
Wow.
And you're realizing everyone's doing so much and you did nothing for an hour. So imagine an hour every night for fucking a week. 7 hours. So
adds up.
What can you do in 7 hours?
Right.
That's how I'm talking small. Like, you get your notifications on your phone, you be like, fuck, this week I was on it for like 8 hours, 10 hours, and you're like, fuck, 10 hours. Fuck. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like,
you stay away from it. You're not the type to wake up and check right away?
No, man. That's like one of my biggest rules. Like, I don't wake up and look at my phone right away. Like, that's I think
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, man, you gotta like.
I'm doing that right now.
Bro, like I'm using it. Like, Instagram for me is a job. Like, that shit, I'm like, I even have it on my calendar. Like, go on Instagram for 15 minutes here, 15 minutes here, 15 minutes here. Tag, post, be nice to people and blah blah blah, and then go on the rest of your day. Like, you don't have to worry about what other people are doing, this and that. But like, why do you want to know? Why do you want to know so much about other people? Like, look at this. More people know about other people's life than their own.
Fuck yeah, you said it.
Or what they're doing, you know, like they know this guy's doing this and this and that. But what are you doing?
That's crazy, yo. You said it, man.
Right.
Thank you for that. Loco Ink Tattoos is your tattoo shop.
Yeah.
The slogan: it's all about the vibe, a high-end experience with a home feel. We don't turn down ideas, we enhance them.
100%.
Fire. I love that.
Yeah.
Already just hearing that to me feels like if I walk into your tattoo shop, I'm gonna feel at home, and I'm gonna feel like I want to just keep coming back.
Oh yeah, we kick.
That's fire,
like,
yo.
Yo, it's like sometimes like people say, do we even work? Well, we work, but the thing is like the way that we are, it's just like. It's like we're at home, we're kicking it with like, you know, my cousins, we're kicking it with like the friends and this and that, but we're working.
Yeah.
We're working, like we're putting up a TV, I'm talking to that client, we're busting out jokes, we're like, alright, is everyone down for fucking sushi? We're ordering it, everyone's eating.
Bro.
And it's like, we're all getting work done, right? So it's like a family home vibe, right? So like I don't want people to come in to work. I want them to come in because they want to.
Right.
You know, that's a different thing.
That's a boss.
Yeah.
That's a fucking boss. Looking back though, when you were young to where you are now, and when you roll up to your shop, and you know, which I know you're really like, that's why I say you're humble. You don't talk about that fucking nice little Lambo you got and shit. But when you roll up, man, and you see the sign and shit, do you ever take a second to just sit there and look at it and just be like, damn, yo, like this is crazy?
Nah.
Never. You just get straight to business.
I kind of already knew it was gonna be there, so it's like even with the Lambo, like that's not even my favorite car, honestly. Like it's not like, you know,
it's a fucking fire whip, bro.
It's just marketing.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's marketing, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I look at it, it's in the garage, I'm like, oh fuck, okay.
Yeah.
But like
I see that video. I see that video.
Yeah,
it's like, this guy's like, yo, you open the door, you're like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot I had you. And then you close the door. And I was like, this guy's jokes, man.
Bro, it's super, honestly, like, inconvenient, just to tell you. Like, honestly, like, bro, it's just you and your backpack and you're done.
Wow, that's crazy.
But, like, to tell you the truth, man, it's more of, like, a stable. Like, I already knew that I was going to have one and drive it. And, like, I picture myself. So when I bought it, I'll tell you the truth, when I bought it, I drove it. I didn't feel that, oh, my God, like, because I already pictured it.
Wow.
And when I bought it, I just, literally from the dealership, I drove it to my house, parked it in the garage, plugged it into the wall, and I didn't drive it for, like, 5 months.
Wow.
I didn't even tell anyone. It was just more of like my own goal. It was like, essentially I had the same feeling of like, this week I did 20 push-ups, next week I'm gonna hit 45, and when I hit 45 I'm like, fuck yeah. And then I'm like, all right, done.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, and it's probably not even like your everyday car anyways, right?
No.
Especially here in the fucking winter, like how much are you gonna drive that with?
Yeah,
So,
like, yeah.
but it's a nice little reward. Let's call it a reward.
It's,
like
it's more of a step.
a step. Okay,
A step.
fine. Fair enough.
That's kind of what I kind of feel.
Fair enough. You got one shot?
I got one shop right now.
For now, right?
Yeah, I'm on something big next year, so that's like
No exclusive shit right now?
no.
Okay. Now, for anyone watching that is an artist that wants to join your shop because they've been tattooing for quite some time, like, how can they reach out to you, and are you hiring if anyone's watching?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm hiring. I got a big project coming on, so I would like a lot more different, let's say not artists, but personalities, right? More people, creative people, more people with a bigger vision, right? To tell you the truth, man, I really don't hire based on like artistry and work. I hire based on personality. So like, are you coachable?
That goes a long way.
Can you adapt? Can you know what I mean? You have a family vibe, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, yo, you're at work, man. I'm chilling with you like sometimes over 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 hours, right? Like, can I be with you at that time? Like, can we chill? Can we talk? Can we, you know, shoot the shit?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's not all about work. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man.
So that's why I kind of like to hire. You know?
Amazing, bro. Amazing. Lastly, in regards to your business venture here, for someone watching, what is the biggest takeaway that you have taken from owning your own business? And if someone's watching right now, they can literally hear this coming from you,
Like
if they feel stuck. Like your
the
biggest
good, the
takeaway,
bad,
anything. Like, so what's something that maybe you could have even told yourself at a young age?
Do it earlier.
Do it earlier?
Yeah.
Well said.
Do it earlier.
Do it earlier.
Don't ever take advice from people that's not done them themselves.
Facts.
Right? Like, most of the people like that I get advice from, I look up to them. Like, they have like $20 million mansions. They got this. So they have something that I like. You know what I mean? I would get advice from them, not like your friend or someone that's not, you know, at that level, that has not done it themselves, right? And then
well said. Where does the passion for martial arts come in? Because yo, like, I think it was even this morning. I think it was actually this morning. You're already in the fucking gym. It was early morning.
Yeah.
So where does this tie into as well? I know that this is really important for more your mind, mental health.
I think everything that I've accomplished was from martial arts. With the tattooing, with the music, with the entrepreneurship, with dedicated to my kid, with the discipline, that all came from martial arts.
Wow.
Right?
Sorry to interrupt, do you think that gave your mind that discipline
for sure, 100%.
to keep everything aligned, right?
100%.
Fire. That's the fucking key, guys.
I was put in when I was young, maybe 4 or 5. I excelled pretty fast. My dad and my mom really pushed me into that, because being in Mexico, you kind of have to be a little bit, ready. So my dad was like, yo, bro, it's either, you gotta have hands, you gotta move, you gotta make sure you know how to take care of yourself, right?
Yeah, man.
And at the end of the day, man, like, I'll tell you the truth, man, you can have a stick, I can have a stick, a knife, a gun. At the end of the day, it's whoever trained the most wins.
At the end of the day, facts,
Right.
facts.
Right, so that's what it was. So they put me into martial arts when I was young, and then it kind of,
From there,
then I just kept
fell in
going,
love with it.
did a bunch of different stuff, and to this day, I still,
Martial arts, is it like stages, levels, belts?
I really there is, like, I think that's like the typical how it is, but I think it's just on you, man. Like, I feel like, like in anything, man, like, you could be, let's say, you could be tattooing for 20 years, doesn't mean you're good at it.
Yeah.
I could be tattooing for 2 years, I already excelled past you.
Wow.
So I think in anything that kind of, like, not just martial arts, I think it's just in anything that applies to you.